because one of the sites we're looking to put a new civic centre on, which is in Willesden. And people that know Harrow, Willesden is an area that has quite a lot of deprivation, quite high levels of crime, issues with educational achievement, but it's a great place. And we just want to invest in it to give it some help and support. And we want to build our new civic centre in Willesden on Peel Road Car Park and make it a catalyst for Willesden to grow and flourish. Make it a place that people want to go to and give it more opportunities. And we don't want that to just be a civic centre. We want it to be a community. And that is why our relationship and our relationship with the Temple and you is very important to our plans. So we're looking to work with you and to create a new temple on that site, as well as new shops, new health facilities, to make it a very exciting place that residents and businesses want to go to. So there are our plans. We've got a great, I think, ambition together, and we want to make a great difference for Willesden.
With this plan, when our community, when they hear about that, how it's going to be developed, and behalf of Hindu community, I can say they're very proud and they're very happy. Mr. Joshi, when they come, he always talk about the different questions, which is you said about diversity.
Yeah, so diversity is fantastic because Harrow is a heart of the diversity. So 4,000 workers, millions of pounds. How you celebrate your diversity? Because diversity is very buzzword and Harrow is a heart of London.
So one of the reasons I wanted to come to Harrow is because of that diversity.
Fantastic.
We have, and I'm very proud of this, we have nearly 139 different languages are spoken.
Wow.
We have the highest population, I think, outside of Leicester of Hindus. A very high Jewish population and a growing Somali population. And I think that gives Harrow its uniqueness.
Brilliant.
And what we want to do is make sure we celebrate and capitalise on that. So, and for the workforce, we need to make sure the workforce reflects the community.
Brilliant.
And we've got more work to do on that, but I want the workforce to reflect the community and make sure it understands the needs of that community, the different communities. It's about making sure everybody's treated fairly and given fair chances, but we respect and value people's differences. And one of the things I'm very keen the council does is volunteering. So I've decided that we should encourage all our staff to volunteer. So spend time in the community, volunteering. They then understand that community better. And then when they come back to the work, they understand better what the services that community needs. So we want it to be a council that's more outward looking, more outgoing, and more community focused.
I think so. That's a fantastic point. Harrow is going to lead to the whole country. Like, something like Modi ji, volunteering, work with the diverse community, volunteering, and understand the need of community.
I tell you one good example about today. I had a phone call from the Harrow Council, Pinal, Day Center. And he said, Guruji, today is one of the Nigerian lady birthday celebration, 100 years. Today is 100 years. So Nigerian High Commissioner is going to come. So as a chaplain, please, I would like to invite you. So I went there, and High Commissioner came. Many people, they can watching that photograph on the screen. It's wonderful. When I went there, 100 years lady, the Harrow Council. Reason when I'm talking about the Harrow Council, I only can talk what I can see.
Correct.
I don't want to talk, which is I hear some of the story. I'm talking about the Harrow, which is from the 20 years. I am going at different faith, meeting the different faith officers, councillors. I welcome them. And today, when the Nigerian High Commissioner, Mr. George, he said, in Harrow, what do you celebrate? And I said, Mr. George, I would like to invite you. Biggest celebration in Harrow is a Navratri festival.
Brilliant, yes.
And
thousands.
Mr. Michael Lockwood, last year he came. So that celebrations is not only, you can say, religious. That celebrations give you health as well, because it's kind of a yoga festival.
Yeah, absolutely.
Navratri is yoga festivals.
Yeah.
Only difference, when you do yoga, you can wear that tracksuit and whatever you want to wear.
Yeah.
And the Navratri festivals, you are with the fashionable designable cloth.
Yeah.
With
And also
worship.
praying, worshiping.
Yeah, praying. So you are doing dancing to offer that energy to deities. And he said, I would like to come. I said, most welcome.
Yeah.
I said, most welcome, you can come. And we want to show the Harrow. We are promoting Harrow not as we are living in Harrow. Today you are coming from Leicester.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah? And why you always, we talk, why you want to come? And
Harrow,
even
yeah,
I told him, I said, come to Harrow. Reason being, Harrow, we work shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah. And I learnt by coming to Navratri and getting to know you better about what you and the temple and the community do. And it's not just a temple, it's very inclusive, it's very open, it encourages all faiths to come along. And I was very taken aback by the events and things you offer in there, the yoga, the dance, which I think is fantastic. And the festivals, the Holy Festival, which
Yes.
I think took place in
That is
March.
also thanks to you.
Yeah, 2,000 people, was it?
Yes.
That's the landmark. 2,000 people
2,000 people.
celebrating. And also what I like that the chief executive of the wonderful Harrow Council, Mr. Michael Lockwood, that Navratri, like you say, celebrating differences
Yes.
is so tough word.
Yeah.
Celebrating differences. And when I come to the Navratri, I say Christian women and family wearing a Gujarati chaniya choli costume, doing a Navratri dance, eating a English like samosa, the Punjabi food, chips, and the all Indian food, and talking into their languages, Polish and the English. So that's the exactly
Even the chief executive son, Thomas, right?
Thomas. Yeah. So I bought my.
That's fantastic.
I bought my son. It's the first time he's been to some, and he keeps talking about it.
Yeah.
And he says, when's it coming back again? When can I go again?
So he played the drum in
He
the
played the drum with Dr. Barber.
Fantastic.
Played the drum. He danced. He ate food, and he took all his pictures to school. And got a little gold star for his efforts.
That's exactly.
But he came away smiling and happy, and that's why I am very proud to be chief exec of Harrow, and very proud for the community. We have our community cohesion is very, very good. People get on well together. We respect each other. We value our differences, but we're all one in terms of that community. And Navratri was just a celebration of that to me, and I enjoyed it. It was fun, dance. And we celebrated the worship, the 9 days of worship as well. So it was a fantastic event, which I really.
Dr. Parmar is fantastic.
Yes, he is.
Working 24 hours a day.
He is.
But that's exactly the Harrow is celebrating the differences, celebrating the individual people, and also is community cohesion. All three together, and that's really, really we need.
And the good thing recently, because in a Harrow, maximum Hindu living, I can say more than Leicester recently. Right? And recently, Mr. Deepak Joshi, he just launched Gujarati Metro newspaper. It's in Gujarati language and English, and it's free. So what his idea? Many people, they can buy, but they want something. We want to contribute something for the different languages, everything. And recently, we are going to do one events in House of Commons, 27th of April, we are giving award ceremony. People who read and write Gujarati, one of the Gujarati folk singer is coming from India. We are giving the award. Some of the awards we are going to give the police officers who work in Harrow, in South, in London City. So this kind of thing is happening without any support. And we do self-funding. We do self-funding. And it's good thing, Mr. Joshi, I would like to say about the Michael. When we want to do the Holi festival about 7-8 years back, and he's the man who supported.
Excellent.
And there is a risk, I tell you, doing the Holi festivals, government building is a big risk for the community as well, and as officers as well. But we treat as our home.
Yes.
Yeah.
And when you treat as your own home, of course, because you can see our chief executive name is Michael Lockwood. The lock represent, you can close anything with the lock.
Absolutely. Lock.
And if he think this is no good, then he can lock it. And if he think is good, if someone locked it, he can open it.
Fantastic.
That's very good.
Dr. Parmar is fantastic.
Very good.
So you are a Lockwood. Now I understand
Yeah.
why you are successful.
And I suppose for me, looking to the future,
Yes.
we as a council have many challenges,
Yeah.
particularly financially. Like all councils, a lot of money is being taken away, and I've tried to share with you some of the things we're doing in terms of regeneration
Yes.
and commercialisation.
Yep.
I suppose the other thing that's going to be important to our success and Harrow's success is that working with the community, because we're going to need the help of the community.
Yep.
And we get that this council, there's a lot of what I call good citizenship. People want to do their bit for their local area,
Yeah.
and we're going to need that. We have ideas like community champions, you've maybe heard of,
Yeah.
where
Fantastic.
residents act as our eyes and ears
Yeah.
in streets. We have people that help run the parks, do allotments, help run the libraries, and that citizenship and social responsibility, helping the community, is going to be really important going ahead, because we're not going to be able to do everything. But I'm positive and excited and energised by the fact I've got some great people as our residents who are willing to step up and help the council.
Okay.
So as a partnership, working together, I think we can make Harrow a place that people are proud of.
Yes.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
that's what we want to do. Yeah.
Absolutely, because your vision and
Yeah.
I see the highlights, what you made here, constant working hard. It's
I mean, the job is a very tough one. So every day is different. So as I was saying to Dr. Barr, I was up very early this morning. We're talking to government this morning.
Yep.
I've had meetings with health, meetings with the police, meetings with the business community, meetings with the voluntary sector. I just chaired a meeting. We have a problem with a school that's at the moment in Pinner Wood, which has a chalk mine under it, which we're having to deal with. So it's every day is different, which is very exciting,
Challenging.
but also very challenging.
Yeah.
But I'm very proud of that and proud of what we do together.
Well done.
fantastic.
I would like to say thank you again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
To your valuable time, and we will support whatever we can as a community, because if you don't support the government, local government, then who's
Yeah,
going
absolutely.
to do? Who's going to do?
And this is the opportunity to celebrate a diversity and the Harrow Council.
Yeah, and I must
So-
just say, before we conclude, it's a thank you to me, but it's also a thank you to yourself. We cannot do what we do without people like yourself support. So, on behalf of the council, and importantly, on behalf of the community, thank you for what you do.
Thank you.
You do us proud, and you in your own way make a big difference to people's lives and quality. I've been to the temple, I've seen people's faces, they're energised and excited. So on behalf of the council and Harrow residents, thank you for what you do for our community as well.
Thank you, Michael.
And the Gujarati Metro is constantly giving you support, no worries.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's a
Thank
fantastic,
you.
that way.
दर्शक मित्रों, ये हमारे हैरो काउंसिल के द चीफ एग्जीक्यूटिव थे, और हमारे दीपक भाई जोशी, एडिटर ऑफ गुजराती मेट्रो न्यूज़पेपर. We always talk and we always discuss how we can help the community. Might be people that think in the spiritual life, so where is the spirituality? This is also our spirituality, the helping the community. Take the support from the authority, give support from the community. Give and take. Love cannot be in one track. Love can be the two track. Give and take. So this is the very important. Tomorrow is a Lord Hanuman birthday celebration. Around the world, people is celebrating Hanuman Jayanti. In our Siddhashram, we are celebrating Hanuman Jayanti with 108 Hanuman Chalisa, starting from 12:30, finishing about 7:38 non-stop. We are giving free food for the community who can come from 12 and they can worship. Also, we are going to do prayers, whatever happened next to the Westminster, we are going to pray for that soul as well. Because police officers is also part of, very important part of in society. People, they're sleeping safely and securely. Why? Because around the house, around the boroughs, around the country, someone is looking after us. God is there to looking after everyone, but the person who the authority, fire brigade, police, military, army, they're all very important to secure us. So we have to give something through the prayers. So we are going to, I would like to invite behalf of International Siddhashram Shakti Center, everyone to join tomorrow at the temple in Harrow Willesden. Doesn't matter how many people come. If 100 people, 200 people, 500 people, we have facility for food. And I would like to say thank you very much for the Sandeep Bhai who is giving the food tomorrow, and others, our volunteers who is supporting us every time when we need. I would like to say thank you to the Gujarati Metro who is always supporting all the community, all the temples, all the multi-faith as well. And also, again, I would like to say thank you to Michael Lockwood, because he is the main person who is giving, who is looking what is right and what is wrong. If I go to him and if I say something, Michael, we need this help. The good example, which is the last Navaratri evening car park, was a free, not for me, for you and for the community. And this man and the local authority, the government, they decide, yes, Navaratri, there should be car park, should be free. And Michael did it. Whatever he said, he did it. So thank you very much, everyone, the community, officers, local authority. And again, welcome tomorrow. And next week, I will discuss about the spirituality again in different subject. Hari Om, Purnamaham, Purnamidam, Purnad, Purnamudachyate, Purnashya Purnamadaya, Purnamivava Shashyate. Hari Om, Shanti, Shanti, Shanti Om.
Leica Mobile's offers are becoming better and better. Our UK Plan 20 is now available for just £12. Get 1,000 minutes, unlimited text and 2 gigabytes of national data. You also get unlimited calls and texts from Leica Mobile to Leica Mobile in the UK. To buy, text 12044 to 3535. Order your free SIM at leicamobile.co.uk today. Terms and conditions apply. Leica Mobile. Call the world for less.